If you're looking for recommend Amazon Prime movies in 2023, in this video, we will recommend the top 10 best Amazon Prime movies in 2023, so check it out. Number 10. Die Hart, 2023. Director, Eric Appel.
I need to cowboy up.
Stop! Stop!
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Kevin Hart is determined to achieve his personal goal of getting the role of his life, as the big star of a huge action blockbuster. But his request is rejected without batting an eyelid by the studio, and his dreams seem to be shattered from one moment to the next. Immediately after this painful news, he meets one of the biggest action stars of today, by pure chance several times. This fateful encounter is the starting point of a bizarre chain of events that forces Hart to fight his way through a cascade of crazy situations dominated by crazy action. Luckily, a whole series of well-known Hollywood greats from the action genre are on hand to lend him a helping hand. Number 9. The Other Zoey, 2023. Director, Sarah Zandi.
Should we hit the slopes?
Hit we shall.
Zoe Miller is a very intelligent girl who gets good grades in high school. However, she has not yet been able to enter into a loving relationship. This changes when Zach, American football star and heartthrob among the other students, loses his memory in an accident before his eyes, and since then, he thinks that she is his girlfriend. Zoe is attracted to Zach, and so plays along, which eventually leads to her receiving an invitation from Zach's family at a ski resort. There she meets Miles, Zach's cousin, who shares his interests and for whom she also has feelings. The course of events complicates everything further, and Zoe must decide for whom her heart beats stronger. Number 8. Foe, 2023. Director, Garth Davis.
Do you feel happy here?
Of course I'm happy here. Aren't you?
The Earth in the not-too-distant future. Violence and anarchy reign in the cities, and soon the planet will no longer be habitable. The couple Hen and Junior have meanwhile settled down far away from all of this on Junior's family farm in the country and are happily together, suppressing the uncomfortable truths. One day, however, Federal Officer Terrence knocks on their door and makes Junior an explosive offer. Junior has been selected to take part in a project that promises humanity a second chance, albeit in space. Should he accept the offer, he would be separated from Hen for 2 years. Hen is to be given an android to replace him during his absence. Number 7. A Million Miles Away, 2023. Director, Alejandra Marquez Abella.
To leave this planet and dive into the unknown than a migrant farm worker.
Jose Hernandez comes from a family of proud farm workers in a Mexican village. Since he was a child, he had a dream: to become an astronaut and travel into space. For years, he studied hard to get closer to this goal, always supported by his family and other people close to him. After graduating, the flight engineer was rejected by NASA, but this did not discourage him. Year after year, Jose applied again and again without success, until one day he finally received the long-awaited acceptance. Will he manage to visit the International Space Station ISS and work there one day? Number 6. A Good Person, 2023. Director, Zach Braff.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
Well, somehow you found your way to this one.
Film that tells the story of Allison, Florence Pugh, a young woman with a bright future, a wonderful boyfriend, a promising career, and a family and friends who support her. But her world falls apart in the blink of an eye when she survives a terrible car accident and she leaves the hospital, after a long time in recovery, with an addiction to opiates and a pain that won't leave her. As time goes by, she establishes a close friendship with her future father-in-law, Morgan Freeman, which gives her the opportunity to pull herself together and move forward with her life. Number 5. My Fault, 2023. Director, Domingo Gonzalez.
Forget their stories, dude. Get wasted and make out with the hottest boy here.
Noah must leave his town, his boyfriend, and his friends to move into the mansion of William Leister, his mother's new and wealthy husband. 17 years old, proud and independent, Noah meets Nick, his new half-brother, and their strong personalities collide from the start. Noah soon discovers that behind the image of a model son, Nick hides a life of fighting, gambling, and illegal car racing. Despite the gulf that separates them, both begin to feel an irresistible attraction that will soon turn into fire and crazy passion. Neither permanent rivalry nor opposition from those around them can prevent them from falling secretly and madly in love. But Nick's turbulent present and Noah's stormy past will test their lives and their forbidden love. Number 4. The Burial, 2023. Director, Maggie Betts.
Did you meet my team?
I'm Chris. Deshaun. Reggie Douglas. Gentlemen.
Willie Gary, Jamie Foxx, is a successful lawyer from Mississippi who has received the nickname Giant Killer for having defeated large companies like Disneyland in court. The last case that Gary decides to accept has as its main victim Jeremiah O'Keefe, Tommy Lee Jones, the owner of a small chain of funeral homes who denounced a national conglomerate in the sector for fraud. Gary will have to face a new and difficult case in which he will try to prove that his nickname has not been attributed to him by chance and that, no matter the opponent, he will ensure that justice is done. Number 3. Red, White, and Royal Blue, 2023. Director, Matthew Lopez.
You've done some pretty stupid things in your day, but this...
Thanks for cake?
The film tells the story of Alex Claremont Diaz, Taylor Zachar Perez, who, after his mother's election as president of the nation, becomes the American equivalent of a young royal. Handsome, charismatic, and brilliant, his image is very valuable for White House marketing. There's just one problem. Alex has a declared feud with his royal counterpart across the pond, Prince Henry, Nicholas Galitzine. When the yellow press gets hold of a photo of an altercation between the two, relations between the United States and Great Britain break down. The heads of the family, the state, and other officials design a plan to control the impact. Stage piece between the two. What at first begins as a fake Instagram friendship turns into something more meaningful than Alex or Henry could have imagined. Number 2. Totally Killer, 2023. Director, Nahnatchka Khan.
The 80s are almost over and I haven't even tried Coke yet. I don't know.
35 years after the shocking murders of 3 teenagers, the infamous Sweet 16 killer returns on Halloween night to claim a 4th victim. Jamie, 17, ignores his overprotective mother's warning and comes face to face with the masked maniac. While on the run, she accidentally travels back in time to 1987, the year of the first murders. Forced to navigate the unfamiliar and scandalous culture of the 1980s, Jamie teams up with her teenage mother to take down the killer once and for all before she is stuck in the past forever. Number 1. Creed 3, 2023. Director, Michael B. Jordan.
Let me get an autograph.
Nah, I ain't signing no autographs, but you get off my car.
You don't remember me, huh?
Adonis Creed has already reached the peak of his career and has nothing more to prove in the world of boxing. Becoming an idol of this boxing, he spends his days surrounded by his family and loved ones. However, everything will change when a ghost from his childhood returns. His youth friend, Damien, has just been released from prison and wants to demonstrate everything he has learned about boxing over the years. Therefore, he will want to face his former friend in the... Adonis Creed will have to face this adversary who not only wants to take away his boxing title, but also wants to finish him off.